Hello, welcome to another edition of Athletes Corner. This guy right on African time, man. Come on, Awan, man. We got the Lynn Tech Tigers in the building. Gonna let everybody introduce themselves. We're gonna start with X over here. And then you just pass him back down.
Xavier Rodriguez, junior.
You know what grade you in?
I'm 101. I'm a senior.
John L. Miranda, junior.
Keith Chandler, junior. Ulysses Diaz, junior.
Brandon Antoine, senior.
Frangie Reyes, freshman.
Travis Sanchez, senior.
Giovanni Jean, senior.
Andy Batista, senior.
All right, fellas, welcome back, man. It's been a while. It's been a while since we had you guys in here, but season's over. Another long season for you guys, but another, successful season. But how fast did it go for you guys, man? Huh? You guys still can't believe like it's like a wrap now?
Nah, definitely. I mean, I feel like, especially like for the seniors, me, G, Tribe, Awan, Brandon, all these guys. I feel like it feels like yesterday we were freshmen, sophomores. So I feel like, especially this season literally felt like it went by in a snap. First game to the last one, it felt like 2 weeks max. So I feel like, yeah, it definitely flew by really quick.
Yeah, when you kind of soak it all in and you just look back at it, what's some of your takeaways from it?
Definitely like a lot of highs. We definitely had our lows too. But, for me, the biggest takeaway was like obviously everything we did as a team, like 3 state Vokes, 2-time conference champs. We did a lot as a team, but most importantly, started off 2-7 junior year this season. A bit of an up and down. We had a lot of injuries, but through it all, we still had a good finish every year, and we stuck through it together every year as a team. So that was my biggest takeaway from all 4 years.
It seemed like the last 2 years specifically, it was like the slow starts. And there was like some things you guys could control, and then there was like some other things you guys couldn't control, especially with the injury factors with guys going down. It seemed like you guys didn't have the full team early on, and it seems like once you guys get that, you guys start hitting your stride in the middle, like towards the middle of the season.
Yeah, I mean definitely a lot of like you said, a lot of stuff we can't control, injuries, just for an example, like officiating, stuff like that, but also a lot of stuff that is in our control, like taking care of the ball. Finishing out games strong, capitalizing on leads. So it was definitely like a good mix of both. But right. I feel like we did a good job of, correcting our mistakes. Definitely, especially throughout the long run, correcting the errors on what we need to do on both sides of the floor. So I feel like we did a great job of, correcting, what we were able to control.
Right. Gio, for you, man, what has like the 4 years been for you? You guys, as you said, you guys set some records. You two get your names on the banners, right? Like, how's all that been?
Yeah, scoring 1,000 points, it was good, but I really built a family with these guys, These are like my brothers. We hang out every day besides basketball. Like, we're really brothers outside of this, you feel me? But scoring 1,000 with him, like, a special moment,
Right.
But if it wasn't for my team, I wouldn't have been able to do none of this,
Right. And for you guys, especially the seniors, you guys kind of were the turning point for the program. His CB's first real group of freshmen to help him build what he's building now, right? When you guys got there and you guys had that responsibility, how did you guys just progress from year 1 to year 4? Yeah,
coming in as freshmen starting, it was a big role. We had to take on a big role. Him coming from Marshall's, me coming from St. Mary's, we knew we had to step up and play that role to take the team to a whole nother level, you know what I mean? Right. If we really wanted to compete with the best, you know what I mean? Right. Honestly, I just feel like coming from freshman year to senior year, it was all growth. Every year, something new. We grow every year. So at the end, we did what we had to do. Scored 1,000, 2 times conference champs, 3 times Vogue State. You feel me? So, yeah.
Brandon, was you there 8th grade?
Yeah.
You was there 8th grade, right? So you're the longest tenured. Yeah.
He's a real vet.
You're like a real vet, right?
He's the vet, yo.
So you saw it before all them. You kind of saw, what the changes happening right in front of your eyes, right? Like just going from an 8th grader playing varsity, just how was that experience?
All right, my first year, 8th grade, we were 3-17. 3-17.
Right.
Like being there watching that, I was like, oh my goodness.
Right.
Then the year after that, we go 17-3. So it's like the change. I was like, yeah, we're gonna be straight the rest of the time here. You feel me?
Exactly.
Some of our best players were freshmen, 1, 2, 3. Feel me?
Right.
And then our seniors, Jaden Edrick, Caesar, they were only juniors at that time too.
Right,
so it was
right,
like
right.
we're gonna have the same team, but most importantly, we had the same core to keep it pushing. A 1-2.
In backcourt, yeah.
So it's like that chemistry was there from the beginning. Just kept working on it.
Right. I just said going from 3-17 to 17-3. Did that make it even much more sweeter that guys were able to win 3 titles in a row? Guys were able to go to 3 straight Elite Eights and stuff like that because you saw the bottom and then you saw the top.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like though the most important thing is like the work we put in. Like I feel like we deserve the stuff that we got because we earned it. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't given to us. We had to work every day in the summertime. Honestly, right after the season ended, it was like 2 weeks after. It's like, okay, we got workouts, and it's like just keep building off of that. And yeah.
Yeah. I said bottom from the top. That was actually crazy, but God, nobody caught that. Trav, you transferred in from classical, and having already known those guys, right? How much easier was the transition for you when you were able to get there?
It was definitely easier just coming in knowing most of the guys already. Just made everything easy, like practices, games, like everything just flew together, I would say. Coming in my sophomore year, it was kind of a struggle because I didn't play freshman year, so just coming in, being the 6th man, coming off the bench, having that stride, it kind of helped me, and it kind of helped me off the court also, just with situations like that.
Yeah. At what point, like during that sophomore year, did you start getting comfortable in the system and just with everything?
My fault. I would say after a few games, but mostly I came there late summer, so I wasn't there for the fall, like the leagues and all that, so just playing like with the practices and all that, I would say just getting comfortable, and I would say throughout the 4th game probably, just get in there more playing time, and taking that 6-man spot, basically.
So you kind of playing catch up.
Playing catch up with the rest of the players, basically.
Right. All right. Now you guys got some other guys, some juniors here. Big U, man. You had a real good end of the season. It seemed like you got a lot more comfortable, especially on the offensive side, playing in the post, man. What changed for you during the end of the season? Because you had a run where you was just getting doubles and stuff.
I think it was like my team was pushing me more, and my coaches were like expecting me to do more throughout the season.
Right.
So I think that was a big part of it, and also I was getting more comfortable like as the season went on.
Right. What was the difference for you as a player, sophomore year and junior year?
I think the biggest difference is scoring. Because I averaged around the same rebounds last year, but this year I think I was scoring way more. I was more comfortable.
Did Johan, is that?
Yeah.
Did him going down kind of put you in that position where you have to do more because of you and him kind of switching off in rotation wise, and him now you getting more minutes because he's down and stuff like that? Did you kind of feel like you had to step up a little bit more because you were losing another big?
Yeah. It changed more like defensively.
Right.
On the way I played, cause I knew I couldn't get in like foul trouble.
Yeah.
Because I would have nobody to really go in for me other than Juan.
Right. Gotcha. What did you guys see from him? In that run, in that span of late in the season.
Yeah, Johan was definitely big. He's a big guy, man. So you really can't. He's like a. Can I say like an X factor? You kind of put him in, bodying people around, diving on the floor. Like he'll give it his all. You feel me? He's gonna go until he's tired. You feel me? It's not gonna be. It's gonna be like he's gonna give it his all every time. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like going off of what he said, like an X factor. I feel like he came in and gave us not only defensively, because obviously he was big, he got a lot of rebounds for us, but also offensively, he took a lot of pressure off of us guards because he did a great job of, I feel like, passing the ball, breaking the press, and being able to protect the ball even at his position. So I feel like he was a good guy to come in and take the pressure off of us to help break stuff. So he did a great job of coming in and playing his role and doing what he needs us to do.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of another guy playing his role, this guy, he was injured, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. He was a little reckless sometimes. But being injured and getting back, you got back at the right time, just in time for the playoff push, right? Just how much of a sitting back and just watching what was going on kind of helped you when you were able to get back and just get back into the groove of the offense?
More like just watching everybody else on the court, and then like when I got back on, I had to slow the game down a lot more. So I got to see everything at a slower pace than everybody else. So towards the end of the season, that's when I started picking up more passes, but I seen everything more clear before I even passed. And scoring just came a lot easier for us, and we just started running through teams.
Right. Now these guys are leaving. You guys, you got a nice senior guys too for next year's group.
Yeah,
what do you think you guys have to do to just continue on what these guys have built?
These two really just set the bar for us. So like next year, we just gotta come in at the same intensity. Like we just gotta run through teams. We can't settle with nobody next year. That's really just the start.
Right. Keith, man. Keith had some big games down in the season, man. I think he had a 30 ball. You had a couple 20. What clicked for you? What clicked for you? What led to those big performances?
I think being a junior, I had to step up and have a bigger role this year. I think my coach trusted me in these big-time games, so I had to go out there and give it my all.
Yeah. Then kind of sitting back, because you're behind a couple guards, right?
Yeah.
But sitting back and watching, what was kind of the stuff that you were taking notes to help you for those moments from those guys?
I was seeing the things that wasn't going well for them, so I had to go in and change that, make it better, so we can stay in the game or even come back.
Right. And now going into the senior season, going into your senior year, like what's some things that you're working on for you to be prepared of what they're going to be asking you to do next season?
I think getting stronger is definitely a key part.
I know he had this deep voice like that.
Nah, he's making it deeper.
Man, we didn't get to talk to you. Not even on the court, off the court. A lot of good things happening for you off the court, man. Can you just speak on some of the stuff that you've been doing off the court?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff on the track. And some of the research I've been doing, I missed a couple games, and it hurt me because I couldn't make it to AB's 1K. But I was on the plane watching that, and I was just so proud of my guy, and it was just like, it was something special, man, because I went to Arizona to represent Massachusetts on some of the research I was doing at MIT.
Okay.
And I did some research there last summer. I helped discover a new protein complex. Like it was just some biology stuff. And then they picked me and a couple young high school researchers, and they flew us out to Phoenix, Arizona. It was nice just being in that environment where it's like, being like in science and being like in research.
Right.
Because ultimately that's what I want to do. That's like the path I want to kind of follow. And so just doing that, but also having basketball, because even being there, it was just like, they were cool enough, but there weren't no ballers, there weren't no, like, you feel me? So it was just like, I'm just like a student athlete, and while they were just students. So just coming back home, I really enjoyed it. I missed them a lot. And it was just like a great experience. So just the research and now college and everything going on, I'm just happy and I'm proud that they were part of my journey.
I love how he was trying to downplay it like it was science, but like just some research stuff.
Bro, I don't even understand what you're saying.
Right. It's like you doing stuff that's like, you over there doing stuff that's gonna change the world, and he's just like it's some research. That's funny, man. Some of the rest of the young guys, man. What are you guys working on? How you guys gonna prepare for next year? By the way, they said on the broadcast that y'all three all look like siblings.
Nah, but like what Keith said, like
said they're in the first game.
Nah, I'm like Juke too. That's the third right there.
nah, building on what Keith said though, like the main thing is just getting stronger for next year and getting bigger so then we can compete at a higher level, and yeah, just getting better and really we have to go really hard this off season because we have a lot to pick up next year. These guys with big shoes to fill.
Right.
So,
right. Getting the experience for that quarterfinals game, just being able to see it, and just the intensity of that game. Like how's that going to raise your game? Just knowing what you have to do to get to that next step.
Well, that quarterfinal game was really competitive, and you know, we all had to compete, and you know, the comp was just really high, and sorry.
Don't worry, we edit. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, no.
It happens. It happens. Don't worry.
But Keith, help me out.
What was the question again?
Well, seeing you know, the intensity of that quarterfinals game, and with like the way you have to go to a next level to, you know, move on to the semifinals, you know, what was kind of your takeaways from watching that game and just seeing what you guys have to do if you get in that position next year to get to that next level?
I think fight through adversity. And when adversity hits, I think we really fall, and we can't fall. Like, we gotta just keep building off that.
Right. You the only freshman on the team? Was you the only freshman? How's that being the only freshman on a very, very veteran team?
You know, it feels amazing. It's just like I got my chance. Didn't really play a lot, but I met all these guys. Felt like a family.
Right.
Feels good.
As a freshman, not playing because of the guys in front of you, I'm pretty sure you have to get your opportunities in practice. So
Yeah.
what was practice like for you?
It was just like getting the chances you got. You gotta take them. Take those shots. Take whatever you get. Can't let them just blow past you.
Right. All right, what's next for you guys? So is we still figuring it out? We still weighing our options, you know? You guys gotta...
We're gonna release that information.
You don't have to release it now. But you guys got like a month left before you're pretty much done, right? How are you guys just enjoying this time as being high school students, actually? Because this is, you know, they say this is the best time, so you guys got like a month left.
I don't know. I feel like for myself, like, I feel like the fun part of the year definitely ended like with the season. I don't like,
but I feel like the season low-key takes up the whole year. Like, it's the whole year.
Yeah, so like it was long. Yeah, but I feel like now that it's over, I'm like.
Right.
I don't know what to do. Yeah.
Right. Because you're just so used to practice, game, and all that.
It's like a schedule, like a built-in schedule.
Like, it feels weird. It's like, because like we're so used to obviously being in the gym, like not year round, but basically, you know, most of the year trying to stay in shape. So like, like, you know, it just feels weird knowing that I'm not gonna do it again. So it's, you know, it's weird.
Probably looking at workouts right now. That's crazy. It's like you're trying to find something to do now.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
We had way too much time.
Right. You don't realize how much time you have once the season's over, right? Because you go from having
just
no
in
freedom.
Life in general, bro. Like, literally. That's quick.
It definitely be like that, man. What can you guys say about, you know, you guys know CB for a long time, right? Some of y'all have known him since elementary school, right there.
Facts.
Just having him coach you guys these last couple, even Keith instead, and just the whole coaching staff, like, what are you guys going to miss about just the entire staff?
I feel like the passion, like, you feel me? They cared about the game almost more than we did, like, all the time. So it's like they was giving us their all. They expect us to give them our all too. So yeah, I'm gonna miss that a lot. That passion. They pushed us hard to become better versions of ourselves.
Now you ain't gonna miss CB yelling though.
CB, man. Yo, you crazy. Facts, yo. We're just used to that.
We gotta push it out, keep pushing.
CB's definitely a great coach, man. Like, I couldn't ask for anyone better. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like, at the end of the day, you know he cares. Right. He cares about the game, you know? It's not just about, like, his title. He doesn't really care about his title. He cares about the team. Right. He's a team-based guy. You know what I mean? And as long as, like, he treats us like his sons, you know? Right. He takes us all under his wings and, like, teaches us everything, not even just about basketball, about life, too. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Keith, man, Keith, literally, we've been...
Oh, yeah, he's been coaching you guys for the longest, right?
Forever,
mad long, yo. Like, since I was 9, probably 10, yo. Yeah, mad long.
That's definitely like an end of an era because now you guys,
the family was that, man. It was crazy. Yeah,
Jacob and
even JJ
and all those guys. Right. That's definitely that's the end of an era. Yeah. All right. Got Gary in the building over there. Before we get up out of here, man, I want you guys to plug in your social medias and let folks know where they can find you. You know some of y'all gonna make some announcements soon, so I'm sure they'll catch it on there. So yeah, we'll start.
You first, bro. _Brandon1.
Get out.
All right. Thank you.
_Frangie.
IIL Trav, Instagram, Snap too. And shorty too.
My man, later.
Yo, go get execute.
Plug in your social media. We almost done, man.
Julian Valois on Instagram.
I did, Julian.
Bro's all up on Big U.
_Keith Chandler.
781.J Miranda.
We got a 1-to-1.
781_Xrod.
Geo.Gene. Instagram.
He be the point guard.
There you go. And make sure y'all follow them. Make sure to check them out. Also, go check out some of their games. Their games are up on YouTube if y'all want to reminisce. So
Yes, sir. Go peep that.
Yeah, go peep that. Go peep that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Fellas, man, appreciate it, man. Been a pleasure watching you guys.
sir.
And then the next group, hopefully y'all, continue the success, man. Yes. All right. Yes, sir. Athletes Corner, we're out of here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Y'all, Kurt.